Hello students, how are you all? I am Prithviraj, I am your biology teacher. So for this class we will start with excretion from the fourth chapter, which is the most important life process. Okay, and before we start the chapter I would like to ask you, I hope you all are following every social distance measures, isn't it? Yes, you must, because second wave of corona has been started. So stay safe, stay focused, read something at your house, and please follow videos. If you are having any doubts, please consult with our associated coordinated madam. Okay, I will be available, every teacher will be available with you, isn't it? Okay, so we have completed 3 chapters so far: nutrition, respiration and transpiration also. I hope sir told you. And now for the 4th chapter, that is called excretion, which we will be learning. Excretion, what exactly is excretion means? It is a biochemical process. It is a biochemical process. Okay, this biochemical process is very important one. Sir, what do you mean by biochemical process? Our all life processes are biochemicals. Sir, what are life processes? An organism is living, that means it need to follow some specific processes. It need to follow some specific functions. Then only you will tell that this organism is living, or else it is not. So what are those processes are? First process is your nutrition, second is your respiration, third one is your transpiration, then again your excretion, then reproduction. These are the 5 processes, and control and coordination. These 5 and 6 processes are said to be your life processes, right? Now these all life processes are biochemical processes. Question may ask, life processes are days processes. You need to write biochemical processes. Now what is this topic called excretion? Before we know about excretion, let me ask you some questions. Our body is like a machine, right? It works. It gives product. What kind of product it gives us? Like it makes us bigger. We grow from small to big. We gain knowledge. We eat a lot. At first you can see when we are child we are eating very less, but now we are eating much more. When we are child we are so small, but now we are a little bit what you call tall, little bit wide. So why these things are happening? Because people are eating something which is going to your body, and you are growing bigger and bigger. And lot of poisonous substances are also accumulated in your body, and these substances also need to be removed from time to time. Okay, so the removal of poisonous and unwanted substance from the body is called excretion. What do you mean by these poisonous substances? A lot of poisonous substances are there, and about all of them we will be reading in this particular chapter. Okay, before that, if people are very clear, excretion is a process, is a biochemical process in which toxic and poisonous and unwanted substances are removed from our body with the help of some specific organs, right? So now, sir, what all organs are helping in our respiration? Oh, sorry, excretion. How many organs are there? First organ is your kidney, or you can say the main excretory organ of human body is kidney. Not only kidney, but also so many organs are there, like your lungs, skin, eyes, liver, and large intestine. What are the excretory products they are giving? How this excretion is going on? These all things we will be learning in this particular chapter. Here, the entire focus will be upon kidney, because that's what in your book it is given, and I hope you people will be learning, because this is very important for your entire life. Okay, and rest all they have given some kind of idea. And about lungs, you already know, in our transportation chapter you might have read, right? Lungs, how do they clear? No. In respiration, I think you might have read. Breathing, how carbon dioxide goes out, water vapor goes out, those are stuff you have read. Skin, you have read in your 9th class. Eyes means tears in the form of, and liver, about liver I'll tell you some stuff. And large intestine, how it goes, you know, in your nutrition chapter. So apart of that, everything we have read already. So how excretion happens in our human body, and what is the role of kidney, we will see. We will understand what is the structure of kidney, and after that we will understand how kidney works and how it functions. Okay, let's start. Kidney. Human beings have one pair of kidney. These kidneys are what? Bean shaped. Remember these traits, following traits which I am writing. Their shape is kind of bean. Okay. Their color is reddish brown. Their color is what? Reddish brown. They are having red plus brown kind of color. Okay. And next, what I need to tell you? Yeah, they are there in the abdominal cavity. So what is abdominal cavity? This is abdominal cavity. This portion, I hope you can see this. This is our abdominal cavity. Here they will be there, not here. Exactly this abdominal cavity, back. Here. Is it clear? If you can see this, here they will have, in this region, you can find them. Okay? Kidneys you can find in this region. These are backbone, and exactly beside the backbone you can find here exactly. Okay? This is the position of our kidney. I need to show you this. You need to understand where it is. Okay? In your book also it has been shown. Here exactly it will be there, just above your abdominal in the abdominal cavity at the dorsal side. Dorsal means back side. Okay? It is very clear. The position of kidney is clear. Now, the size of kidney. Size is 10 centimeters long. How much it is long? It is 10 centimeters long. Okay? And it is 5 to 6 centimeters in breadth. 5 to 6 centimeters long. And its breadth is 5 to 6 centimeter. And its thickness. Okay? And its thickness is 4 centimeter. It is having 4 centimeter thick. What all things we have learned here? It is bean shaped, it is reddish brown color, it is 10 centimeter long, 5 to 6 centimeter breadth it is having, and it has 4 centimeters of thickness. These are the things which you need to remember because it is general things. Now I need to tell you that your what to tell the left side of the kidney is placed little bit higher as compared to the right side. Means this will be like this. The left side kidney will be little bit higher as compared to right side of the kidney. Why? Because of the presence of liver. Liver is placed just above the kidney. So the right side of kidney will be little bit down as compared to left side. Size is very clear. Size is very similar. No change in size. Okay? Okay. Now what is happening? You need to understand how kidney functions. Let me tell you something from beginning. Kidney receives blood from renal artery. What? Kidney receives blood from renal artery. It receives blood from whom? Renal artery. As we all know, artery carries good blood, oxygenated blood. But not only oxygen, but also lot of impurities are there. Those impurities need to be washed, right? Those impurities need to be taken out. So that thing will be done by what? Renal artery. Renal artery will bring oxygenated blood, but with lot of impurities. Carbon dioxide is not there, but except carbon dioxide, lot of impurities are there which need to be cleared, which need to be excreted. Those things will be done with the help of renal artery. So it receives blood with renal artery and it releases blood after clearing from renal vein. Which vein? Renal vein. Renal word is associated with kidney only. Renal word is associated with kidney itself. Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes. Now let us understand the internal structure of our kidney. How kidney is structured. Okay. As we all know, this is the shape of the kidney, right? This exactly is the shape of kidney. Something is coming out, okay? Here a lot of things are there. Yes, like this it is there. Okay, so here you can see they both are going down, they are connected. So a lot of things are there, we will be learning about that, but just we need to understand the structure of kidney for now. Okay, in this class, kidney is having two parts. See, like our body, the basic unit of life itself, the basic unit of kidney is your nephron. Basic unit of kidney is nephron. Means what is nephron? Nephron is the main cell which performs excretion. Number of nephrons are collected together to make kidney. Number of nephrons are coming together to make what? Kidney. So which is very important one? Nephron. Please write it, please note it. Okay, now nephron is the unit of kidney. The fundamental and basic unit of kidney is nephron. So we need to understand the structure of nephron. Okay, then you will automatically get an idea of our excretory system. Now the question is, see, before telling this stuff, let me tell you, excretory system involves who and who? Excretory system involves first pair of kidney, as we all know, pair of kidney. Second, ureters. Third, urinary bladder. Fourth, urethra. Fourth word, urethra. Okay? Okay. Let me draw one simple structure for kidney. I am not good at diagrams, but I will try to show you all. I don't think I can draw this properly. First you can do to your pipes. Okay, one is renal vein, other one is renal artery. Then what you can do, you can draw two bean shape of structure. Okay, then you can draw two pipes, ducts you can tell. Okay, which are coming together. They are meeting at a common point. Okay. Like this. This can be our kidneys. So here we can write okay. So now we will do labeling. Here this is our kidney. Okay, and these are two ureters. Two are there, they are known as your ureters. Okay, this is your bladder called as urinary bladder. Third one, I write here 3. Okay, and this portion is 4th. This portion is number 4th. Okay, these are the things you need to remember. And this is your vein and artery. Okay, one is your renal vein. Other one is artery. Other one is artery. So these are the stuffs which you need to understand from this particular kidney structure. Okay. Later, now I tell you the function of each one of them. What do kidney do? The most important function of kidney is to what? Is to do separation. What it will do? It will do the main function of excretion. What it will separate? It will segregate the waste products outside. It will product the waste things from the blood outside. Now the kidney will do all the cleaning process. Both the kidneys will do. They will just separate each and every dust products which are not needed. Okay. Now what will happen? Those dust and waste kind of products will be coming to your ureters. To what? Ureters. They will come to ureters. Right? Now what is the work of ureters? Ureters are primary ducts. You can say these are the two ducts, primary ducts, which will carry urine. Means the things which are formed in the kidney are called as urine. From kidneys to urinary bladder. From kidneys to urinary bladder. Now they will carry. Now where they will keep? They will keep in urinary bladder. Now what is the function of urinary bladder? Let me tell you so many things for urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is a sphincter muscle. It is made up of sphincter muscle. Sphincter muscle means it is kind of expanding muscles. Okay. And here it can store up to 700 to 800 milliliter of urine. It can only store up to 800 milliliter of urine. It is having two ring kind of sphincter muscles. Upper and lower. Two ring sphincter muscles will be there. What is the function of those two sphincter muscles? When urine is collected over there, these two will be expanding. These two will be expanding. After expansion, what will happen? The nerve endings which are there, they will create a feeling. They will create a feeling to go outside. That we need to excrete them out. Okay. So those feeling will be created when the urinary bladder will be expanded. Now the upper one will be controlled voluntarily, means nobody controls it, but the lower ring is controlled by our brain. So in childhood this is not controlled properly, but as you grow bigger you learn how to control that. Okay. Now when 800 milliliter is the last point, means topmost point, when it is going up to 300 400 milliliter, we can feel a kind of feeling which is called micturition. Okay. Now after that, urethra. Urethra is a passage by which the urine passes outside of the body. So urethra is a passage by which the urine goes out of the body. In females it is mostly up to 4 centimeters. In female it is mostly up to 4 centimeters. In males it is 20 centimeters long. In males it is 20 centimeters long. Because this urethra is connected with genital organ of male. So that is why that is called as urogenital organ. That is why this will be called as urogenital organ. Question will come, why male urethra is called as male genetic organ is called as urogenital organ? Because here both genes, means genital organ and urine organs tract is similar. So that is why it is called as urogenital organ. In female they are separate. That is why females means female reproductive organs, and these are having different kind of names. Okay. So this is the end of the excretory systems explanation. Tomorrow we will understand. I told you kidney do excretion process. It performs excretion process. In our next class I will tell you how it will function the excretory process. Means what all things it should do so that excretion will be happening. Means how blood will be purified. That thing we will understand. And one thing you need to be very clear that in a daytime, like per day, blood in our entire blood is purified 6 times. Purified 6 times. Okay, in our entire day, kidneys will clean our blood around 6 times. Okay, so this is the end of our class, and I hope we will meet in our next class. And please read everything nice and clear. Okay, okay. Till then, bye bye.